they're opening the floor with some laughter. I know they are not that much perfect, but they're going to be here to rock the floor. Shortly, I'm going to be calling them. The DJ is trying to set up music for them so they can dance. And you are going to be seeing them. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome live on stage the two little babies. Going to be here rocking the stage shortly for you over a beautiful Liberian song. And if you want to support them, G-Color, bring them to the stage. G-Color, please bring them to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, before the E2 dance could do something here, we're going to have a little...
Freestyle.
Put your hands together for the young lady Odeli. Put your hands together. All the people, put your hands together for the young lady, man, Odeli. Yeah, cameraman, please be attentive a little bit. For the KB Dance School. KB, how you set? Yeah. DJ Thomas.
Shake body.
So I'm gonna be able with me. Put your hands together, no time to check that. Put your hands together to work on the other stage. The high school dance.
I don't change my body. I don't buy for you. It's in my back, I know you say
Okay. Hey, hold on. Hey, Matadi outside, you're in the building. Yeah. Respect the security that are on ground, please. The audience, please respect the security. They are doing their job, please. Matadi all-star street jam. Show me your face. Show me your Matadi All-Star artists, your big set right after this performance. We're going to call the entire Matadi All-Star artists for a showcase so you can see them. From Young Z, Marvelous G, Shazo, KJ, Elo, Sugarfest, Depot. Every one of them going to be coming up here to say one big word to you. People, man, you are here to enjoy yourself tonight. You're going to be seeing a lot of artists, the Matadi All-Stars, going to be here doing their own thing. And not forgetting The Shatta Wale Dance Crew. We are here to do the whole thing. They won't be rocking your face, Shawty. But beyond everything that we're doing, there's a man who is always there to make sure that people are happy. People can get the best of entertainment. People can be able to watch their own artists doing it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, young, old, small, we just love to welcome Mr. Henry Fubbi. Mr. Henry Fubbi, who is the brain and the prime sponsor behind this MATADI Street Jam. Thank you very much. Drop it, DJ, drop it.
I don't know whether you guys enjoying yourself, but I think I'm enjoying the show, especially the young talent that we see here. And I want to encourage all of us. Let us bring Liberia out, because we owe it to ourselves to change our own environment. And award this share purposely for this occasion. So if you read on the back, it says 1 billion reasons to believe in Liberia. And the talents we see here today are some of the reasons to believe in Liberia. So let us support ourselves, let us support the talents that we have, and let us see a different picture. The All-Star boys are your boys. The young guys that performed here this earlier are also for you. So support them in whatever way, especially the parents. Don't see your children as outcasts, but encourage them to come around and bring the best out of them. And entertainment is one thing that we should look at, and let us spot off the best out of our kids. So today is Flag Day, and let's celebrate as we are doing right now. And we interact more and more as we go, and I remain to be a partner to the MATADI group and also other group in our country. Let us keep supporting ourselves. So I wish I could do some freestyle dance for you today, but unfortunately I'm not an artist. So I will turn it over to the milkman to continue the show. So enjoy yourself and have fun.
Okay, DJ. Yeah, Mr. Fubbi, just keep on. Let me just tell y'all, right? On behalf of MATADI All-Star and people of MATADI, today we got certificates for permanent people in the community. People who been there contributing to the goodness of MATADI and District Number 9 at large. So today we thought it was to certificate Mr. Henry Fubbi with this certificate of honor as a goodwill ambassador to District Number 9. Mr. Fubbi, on behalf of MATADI All-Star, would love to certificate you. You are highly, highly, highly welcome, and a big thank you for everything you've been doing for youth in this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and with all my heart, I also send this out to the young kids of MATADI. Thank you.
MATADI All-Star artists will come upstairs and give the people some freestyle as we start to call the roll call. Let's go. MATADI All-Star, All-Star, MATADI All-Star. MATADI All-Star, All-Star, check it out. Yeah. Pass on a beat, DJ. Pass on a beat. Young Swing. Why this shit so? G-Stone. Yeah, MATADI All-Star, while they hit the stage, if you know you start from MATADI, hit the stage. Check it out. Yeah, y'all know. I'm better than y'all know. Yeah, y'all know. I'm better than y'all know. If you are jump for a chunk, you will turn it jump. If you are a chunk, I will eat a corn. Y'all know. Yeah, y'all know. Check it out. G-Stone. Yeah, me, I ready MATADI every day. I'm eating it. Have a young papa. I'm a king. Before me, my dad just said I saw for see. But you know, all of them trying to follow my dream. Check on my back, talking bench or trash. I was born to make it in the second by the close there. Tell my first, prepare me a place. Yeah, why this shit so? The best of flower, your shit's on your face. Tell the people there and tell you what you gotta say. Talk it. There's people out behind you who will put you that you move. How do you be out coming? You can come across the way you had it done it. See how all of those do it.
hours, see it, man, in my bucket talk. See my hours, see it, man, in my bucket talk. See my hours, see it, man, in my bucket talk. I'm gonna pay up for nobody can see my butt. Freestyle. Yeah. Check it out. You know. We about to get it done. Stay shot 3, nigga, I'm the number 1. Now we got it going like the game's getting wrong. People say you stop. Let's see. That my time freestyle. Let's go. Don't take it back. Was it clap it? You know, clap it. They call me young Sima, I'm not standing up for over. Clap it. Today I'm not show with me, so. On the dance floor, I can't let the people know. No more free shot. They call me Siko, they act like I'm Igo, Ale, Igo, clap it. They want the free shot to me, they Igo, clap it. They call me young Sima, I'm not standing up for over. Clap it. For me, I looking far. Some people looking good, some people looking bad. Some people that they busy, but some people die. Campaign, can't say shut up down. Yeah, my child, this is empty. I want you to say, way up in the air. Put it up. Pull it down. Listen, when I say, who go get an anton, they must say, oh my son. Now who go get an anton? I ain't a fool, man. Now who go get an anton? They enjoying the country, trying to say for the world. Now who go get an anton? Listen, when I ask you, you got here for air? They must say no. They tell me crowd with your blood, you got here for air? I want you to say no. They tell me blood with your mouth, you got here for air? Much happy hard child, you got here for air? Just one new car, you got here for air? If you fasten them up, you will pay a day. They tell me them about road, you got here for air? See me with my dash shares, you got here for air? Making me the cock with air, you got here for air? If you fasten them up, you get my enemies are crowds to see me with your side. They ball and they thought you'll never be a superstar. And the ball trying to look to the number 1 star. The more they hate me, now the more my king will laugh. You can see for yourself, put my way to the top. No 20 bags for the rest of my life. I remember the past when I used to be on strap. From morning to the night, I never carry a wow. So they also there, I never get it down. I some day great when my whole face out. But I never give up. Put my trust in Jehovah. Maybe don't eat the team and who you want, take it over. Day after day, our music getting better. The one I create sound, they pay money to see up. LMP, they pay money to see up. I bought it, the ball I used to be spin. MATADI said when I eat a party, California, from cracks to grace. I was sleeping on my now laying down bed. California, I'm blessing I show faith. I'm puffing on the time, money in my pocket. California, the F can change y'all. Yo, you see LMP, the F can change y'all. I run the carry over from the bottom to the top. Every corner I pass, everybody break my track. California, I remember on the ground when I started to rap. They used to tell me, say I wasn't my time in love. But I kept it in mind. The price is very high. Praying that one day I will make like blood price. How far we changing the key. I just doing my thing, making peace and polishing. The one I play the song, they feeding me, try to ring. Every step I take on the street, my new ring. Don't see, I know they keep in the beat. Nigga can start sweet. I spill I see, I like it high off me. Then I step on speed. Moving more than 4G. Few years from now, they be calling me 5G. The whole of LMP, they be calling me 5G. I bought it, the part I used to be split. I said when I eat a pocket, I didn't boy it. From cracks to grace, I was sleeping on my now laying down bed. I didn't bought it, yes, and I show faith. I'm puffing by the time, money in my pocket. I didn't boy it. she a big hoe, LIB I don't know. Haters want to know why the people love my flow. I can buy shit, why you making up? Wanna see me on TV, why you not see? Then the radio, you hear my name, I the party. While I eat a beast play, $5 there when I eat a pocket. I the boy, yeah, before cops to Chris, I was sleeping on my now laying down bed. I the party, I'm blessing I show face. I'm buffing money time, money in my pocket. I the boy, yeah, left can change ya, yeah. And I beat, left can change ya. Oh, so wet, so wet. I the proof of my daddy to go wet. Young city, baby boy entertainment. Crack the major, the major.
Young Z basically been an outstanding artist that I compared to So Fresh and Sakonje. So with that, I know for sure he can do better than that with the support of you guys from MATADI. So I want you to keep supporting Young Z. Pelican ENT will always been there for him. So because of you, we got the best hip-hop artist of MATADI. So give it up for Young Z. I am pleased to give this to my own artist, Young Z. Pelican ENT artist, I'm happy very much. Alright. Every Young Z say, oh! Let the band come up.
On behalf of MATADI All-Star, I have the privilege to present to Miss Michelle Ella Zed this certificate, which says, after the hard work and dedicated services rendered to MATADI, you are hereby awarded this certificate as the most, you didn't hear me, the most beautiful female.
The all-time DJ.
Hey yo, you're locking it down one time with the man DJ J Squad in the city. DJ J Squad in the city, representing quality.
We're talking about the plenty. When you have a man someday, we can call it the new MATADI. The people living happy. Everything a lot, you must ask man Jappy, the new MATADI. Everybody say new MATADI, let me see your hands up. Listen. I said the team I see that I the team I see that I the team I see that I I'm a grand boy, no one can be my boy. I said any little son, but to attend the scene. Before they have the power, I will continue never choose. The team I have again, with your former rubber news. What do you know where you are? People in your brain. Anywhere you pass, people crying rubber city to make you body in the street, not the way you pay you. What you tell it for? Just because you have it money. If I never have it there, let me tell you something. I got to say it too. And I'm telling you, I will listen. The team I see, the team
take a break on my high when I'm cool. I have to love it with me, yeah, it is cool. So I do not think you want to fight for them. And what I'm trying to tell you, say you better to know when you're home. I have to worry with me, yeah, it is cool. I have to worry with me. Like every bit of how you can't take it no more. Strong and tell her how to go. She say she's so, we say she's so, we say she's so, we say she's so. I really bring her how you can't take it no more. Strong and tell her how to go. She say she's so, we say she's so, we say she's so, we say she's so. I said give me some time, I just sit down and cry. It doesn't mean I fall again, yeah, things are great, I'm tired. All the things I did for you, now how you paying me back. Everything I'm not, you should keep on breaking my heart.
Well, August 24th today, MATADI All-Star gathered in the new MATADI Turning Point. We'd love to say welcome Mr. Fubbi. We know that you are the prime sponsor of this MATADI All-Star Street Jam today. How was it like getting in touch with you, bringing all the artists together to carry on that splendid performance?
Well, firstly, thank you. And the issue is you have to be there for people, and you have to be that type of people person, and you will always get in touch with people of all kind. And for the past week, we've been hearing bad news about the MATADI community, and we team up with Milkman and the team, and we found that those guys that were considered so much bad, there are something good that's in them. So we thought of tapping into those good things and bringing them out, so that we can show a different picture to the world, that besides what you've been knowing about these guys, this is something positive you can now see about them.
So you've been working with them. Was it using the context or the term bad guys? Was it something that you saw in them that was bad? And working with them, can you be able to describe how working with them was?
It was the news that was being sent out, like the guys are involved in hijacking the guys.
So that's what we're saying. Was it actually something that, okay, it was a news, but working with them, was it some attitudes that they portrayed that showed that they were bad, or you didn't see any of such?
No, I was only dwelling on the good, and I was only looking out for the good,
trying to bring up the talents,
and that's what I focused my attention on, and that's what I saw in them. The good
so
side of them,
the good side of them was the talent,
the hidden talents that they had, that they were prepared to showcase to the world, and that people were not paying attention to. So I said, let's tap into it and let's push it and let people see it.
So when you talk about people not paying attention to it, let's just go a little bit political to entertainment, because everything worked together. Now let's look at our government. How do you see the government in relation to talents in Liberia?
For me, my point, I don't usually love to touch on government and their agenda for entertainment. But firstly, I want to look at it from the point of view of we Liberians as a whole, because we contribute to the type of government that we have. So we should first start loving our own arts. We should now start also, besides the love that we have, we should extend that love into supporting and promoting them. So that's the standpoint I love to take it from, where we can encourage our own selves as Liberians to focus on our own hidden talents and showcase them to the world, so that people can now see and realize that we have something good. Besides just hailing other artists from other countries, we should now start healing ourselves and let's tell the world that we have what it takes to compete evenly with other guys out there.
Okay, so like you're talking about, I still want to bring it back. Like many politicians will come promising to build bridges where there is no water or where you can't find water. So if the opportunity was given to you as an individual, now how do you look at entertainment? How and where do you think you can and what are some of the things you think you can put in to make entertainment a priority or something that people can really admire or love to go into?
First thing, we first tackle it from the point of the artists, encouraging them to go to the studio and put up good works. That's the first place. And also the way they showcase themselves to the public. We think they also need to work on that aspect, where you bring yourself to the public as a role model, so that when people see you as a role model, they will see only the good. So once we have gotten to that level, it's easier to sell you to our general public in Liberia. And from there, we also look at giving you an international platform where we take advantage of other international competitions and make sure that our artists are featured on those competitions so that they can also prove that they can also compete with the likes of the names that we've been hearing out there, and we can start bringing in international awards to Liberia.
Okay, like there was this famous saying going on the program: if it is for us, it has to be by us. What is that quotation actually standing out for?
Yeah, probably that's the motto of the Friends of Fubbi, and the main drive behind that is that we as Liberians, firstly, owe it to ourselves to bring out the best in Liberia, and if we whatever that we want, we have to be part of it. So if it is for us, it has to be by us.
So should I take you to be should I call you an entertainer or also a lover of Liberia's music?
I am a lover of any good thing in Liberia.
And a good thing in Liberia.
So my agenda is we should showcase Liberia out there with a positive note, and we take it from all aspects. The entertainment industry, which is music and other stuff, the movie, our soccer games that we play, our own personality that we carry ourselves to our real workplaces, how we carry ourselves on the streets, everything about Liberia, our arts and culture, our tourist sites that we can also bring out, that people can attract foreign tourists into the country to come and show and benefit the country from their visitation and impacting our government coffers. So we look at all aspects. So everything about Liberia, we just start bringing it out, wearing our own clothes, wearing our own, eating our own local food, and encouraging people and promoting ourselves at all levels.
So let's look at some of the areas that you have contributed to in terms of helping in your district. I learned that you're from district number 9. So what are some of the things you've been doing in district number 9 apart from entertainment?
Yeah, in district number 9, the Friends of Fubbi been tackling the various communities, and we've been like identifying issues in the communities and seeing how we can work with the various communities in achieving them. For example, the most talked about one right now is the 12th Street Bridge. When we visited the bridge of 12th Street, I saw it. I said, look, gentlemen, this place is not something that we should be proud of in Liberia, or most rather at this time and age in Liberia. And we talked to the people of the bridge, the island, and there was one question: what are you guys doing, working on a makeshift plan every day, Monday to Sunday, morning to evening, and you are not making sure that your life is improved by working on something like this? Because anybody can fall into the field and get hurt. So they said, we're waiting for our lawmaker to come and help us. We've been promised 2 years ago, and I told them, I said, why wait? For 2 years, it's not coming. What can you do to change the situation? So they said, we want to make it out of concrete. I said, okay, you guys think about it. I will come back and let's sit down and we'll talk. So the idea was, we want to make it out of concrete. I said, that's good. You want to make it out of concrete. What are you willing to put into the concrete that you envisage? He said, oh, we have taxed ourselves $10 per head so that we can look forward to fixing this small over a period of 3 years. So I said, now that you have that mind of contributing $10, give me a mini budget of it. I don't want the entire project right now, the cost of the entire project, but let's split it into 5 phases so that we can start knocking those and see how we can initiate the project. And we'll we're able to raise the first 5,000 in material and cash. And we launched the project on Fast and Prayer Day this year. And it was the simple message that went to them: what you have collected for the $10 you have collected among yourself, use that for workmanship and feeding yourself as you do the work on the bridge. And the community is going to be in charge of workmanship, work on the bridge, and we're not going to bring foreign contractors to come and work, but we will try to raise the material costs, and later on we're able to raise the full cost to complete the first phase of $8,495, and that was done. After that action, then we saw the railroad authorities now started coming to claim that they are now ready, they have the funds available to do the bridge. So the idea is that people's action should now start speaking for themselves instead of sitting there and waiting. And we've been in other communities, like people having flood issues. And we told the young guys in the community, the flood that you have here is not affecting anybody that living outside of your community, but you that are living there. So you should now start taking advantage of fixing your flood issue. So we were able to contribute feeding materials for them, food, and they also went into those drainages, and they were able to open up the passage, and they had better way for the water to move. And today, those communities, they are better off because the rain comes. You have an easy way for the water to flow. So we've been looking at all those things, and we've been working with other guys in rural communities, cleaning the road, cleaning the streets. And so the idea is that people should start taking self-initiatives. We should stop sitting and waiting for authorities that might not come or foreign partners that might not come. But if you can help yourself 50-75%, go ahead and do that part. Whatever helps come from OSA is a plus for you. So that's the message and the campaign we are pushing right now, and we think to a larger extent it is working, and we will keep bringing it and keep encouraging more people to carry us same in different communities across the country.
Okay, so let's just talk about the Friends of Fubbi. You always mention the Friends of Fubbi. Is the Friend of Fubbi a political organization, or the Friend of Fubbi is an organization set aside to do what work for the people of District Number 9 or the community?
The Friends of Fubbi practically is a community-based organization, and we're trying to conclude the legal paper, and probably before September we should have everything on course. So, but the main idea is that we should get in the communities, identify the issues in the communities, and see how we can work with the communities to solving the problems of the community, so that with their involvement, that's the main idea. So let's get people doing what affects them, helping themselves. So it's like, if it is for us, it has to be by us. If you are affected by the flood, you have to be part of the solution in getting rid of the flood. If you are affected by a bad bridge, you have to be part of the solution in fixing your bridge.
Okay, you were awarded a certificate as the Goodwill Ambassador. Do you think you actually deserve that certificate?
The good thing about it, I didn't award myself the certificate. So I think if people see your good works and decide to give you a thumb up, I think it means that they have seen something that you have done. So I think we should keep doing our best, and the world will watch us and judge you from your own action.
Okay, so to climax on this exclusive interview, what was your favorite performer or performance for the night?
Oh, I enjoyed those kids that were dancing. They actually took me off, and my idea, all the kids that dance for their ages and seeing the way they were able to move with the music that played, music that they did not put together. I think those are things that we should, especially parents, we shouldn't take for granted, we shouldn't overlook, because we saw other countries, children at those ages are millionaires because of how they perform, because of those talents that they showcase to the world. So I think we should also now start bringing our children up, encouraging them for the talent that they have, and help to showcase them so that they can take this country to another level.
So what's the meaning of that say foin?
You know the Labranco now, when you say that, someone says say foin. So that's just it.
So if someone watching actually not from Liberia, they want to actually understand what is this t-shirt saying, foin?
Like say something or open your mouth and talk.
Oh, okay. Say foin, we will rise again.
We will rise definitely, and Liberia should stand up. I rep LIB, I represent Liberia, and if it is for us, it has to be by us.
Okay then, so let's just get your parting comments and from you.
If it is for us, it has to be by us. And to all those watching, let us keep pushing ourselves as Liberians. Let us lift ourselves up. And if we can help one person to bring them up, let us be there for each other. You know, we shouldn't do the crab style where if I don't go up, nobody goes. So let us all help to pull people up, because the more people we pull up, the better it is for those that are up. But the fewer people that we have up there, you have more pressure from down. So let us reduce the pressure from down there and make sure that we are all up there to be able to contribute to our country.